All right. Hopefully my mic is on. Cool, 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 cool. All right. So we did miss the first pick. I did pick Kevin Durant here. Um, although it's not picking up my cursor right now. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay, should capture it, but oh, there it is. Okay. So we did pick Kevin Durant. And it was kind of a difficult pick. LeBron James was available. Um but I mean, Steph Curry was available, LeBron James was available, Giannis Antetokounmpo was available. But I really want a warrior on the team, and it was really hard with between Steph Curry and Kevin Durant because the amount of games that they played last year. Kevin Durant played about 75 games as per sports sport or fantasy Yahoo's player list. Um, their average stats for last year. He played 75 games, and Steph Curry played 51. Oh no. Kevin Durant played 68 games, and Steph Curry played 51. So I feel like Kevin Durant will be healthier this year. How do I want to build on him? I know KD has an over 85% free throw percentage, and he shoots more than 50% from the field. So that's good. He gets to the line at least 5 times a game. He scores about 25 points a game. It says here 26 in 68 games. He grabs you about 7 rebounds, 6 to 7 rebounds a game, gives you 5 assists a game, and he gives you at least almost 2 blocks a game. So that's why I went with Kevin Durant. I really was debating between him and LeBron James because LeBron James did play all of his games last year. But the way I want to build off of Kevin Durant. Well, let's see. I have the second pick, as you can see here. And we've got guards, really heavy guards available. If I'm really hoping Joel Embiid stays. If Embiid stays, if Joel Embiid stays, he played 63 games last year and he did get hurt. Um, it'll solidify our rebounding by a lot more. It will definitely give us a boost in points. Not bad on the field goal. I'm hoping Joel can have a better year as far as free throws and field goal. That would actually solidify 3 categories there with 4. Um, but that's only if he's there. If he's not there, we're gonna have to go and stick guard heavy. Most likely, maybe Chris Paul. I don't know how many games Chris Paul played last year. Let's check it out. Chris Paul played 58 games last year. So in 58 games, he got 2.5 threes. He shoots great from the line, 90%. 46% from the field. So and he gives you almost 2 steals a game, 1.7. Kevin Durant is 1.8. So productivity as far as that is still good. So it looks like Joel Embiid did go. Yeah, Joel Embiid did get picked. I don't want Kemba Walker. We're most likely gonna go with Chris Paul if he doesn't go. If Chris Paul goes, there really isn't anyone here. But I'm hoping he stays. Kemba Walker last year played 80 games, 22 points a game, 5.6 assists, and shot 85%. Okay, so Chris Paul is still there. I do want to go with Chris Paul, so we'll grab Chris Paul. So that gives us assists. That gives us threes. Kevin Durant was hitting how many threes a game? In 68 games, he was hitting 2.5 threes, and he is a pretty good 3-point shooter. I don't have his 3-point attempts per game on here, but we'll see if we can find it. How far are we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 6 away. Let's see who we can grab up next here. I really want to go for rebounding this time around. But if not, this is a very it's a bit wonky, these picks, because around later on it gets really guard heavy between like the fifth through 8th or ninth picks. It's really guard heavy, and there are not a lot of rebounders out there. That's why I really want to concentrate on getting a rebounder. If not, I want to concentrate on 3-point shooters like Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry last year played 78 games. And again, all of my stats that I'm getting right now, it's all off of sports or Yahoo's fantasy player list. And I'm looking at the average per game. Kyle Lowry played 78 games last year. So that's the thing with Kevin Durant and Chris Paul. They get hurt almost seemingly a lot. And they are very aggressive players. So it's not uncommon to see them go like less than 70 games a year, I feel like. That's why I kind of almost feel like I should have drafted LeBron James, but I really wanted a Warrior in my team because it's been years since I've had a Warrior on my team. Okay, so here we go. As far as rebounders, we don't have a whole bunch of rebounders, really. Devin Booker, I'm not too sure. Hopes to play in the opener. Klay Thompson will solidify our 3-pointer. John Wall. We've got a minute left here. John Wall played 41 games last year. Do we roll the dice and draft John Wall? This is pretty difficult for me. I don't want Jimmy Butler, just because there's that whole drama right now. Let's solidify our 3-pointing and go with Klay Thompson. So we've got 3-pointers pretty much on lock. I still need rebounding. So on my next pick, I really, really need rebounding. Clint Capella. Let me see what Clint. He's on actually the next page for this. Clint Capella. Not even on the next page. As I take a bite of my my ice cream. Let's see. Capella. He is not on this. Capella. Not even on this. Capella. Wow. Okay, let's separate by. Clint Capella played 74 games last year. He shoots good from the field goal percentage. His field goal percentage is good, 65%. Played 74 games. Of course, he's a center. Centers don't usually shoot well from the free throw line. He shoots at 56%. He does grab a crap ton of rebounds, 10.8. Doesn't score too well, 13.9, and I don't think he's gonna. I think his scoring will go down, and his rebounding will probably go down as well, especially with the addition of Carmelo Anthony. His blocks, I suspect his blocks will still be there. He still needs to protect the paint. But right now, I really don't know. I might go, and these are limited opener. He's not in game shape right now. I don't think it's going to be too much of a big thing. Kevin Love is 59. He played 59 games. Got to be really careful with that because, you know, you've got all these players who aren't playing a full season. And, you know, with fantasy, it's all about playing a full season because you don't want your guys going down um, like during the playoffs. And playoffs for fantasy it's always still regular games. Um, when the NBA teams go into their playoff seasons, we're done. Like the 82nd game, the final game of the season should be the finals game. For whoever is at the top of their leagues. So the way I want to do this, like I said, there aren't a lot of rebounders out there left. I might go with LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge, as I said, actually I haven't talked about LaMarcus yet. He's not even on here. How many? 8.5. So he is on that page. Oh, he's not on this. What the hell? That's weird because he's got 8. Oh no, he's right here. It's L Aldridge. He played 75 games. Shoots great from the free throw. Shoots great from shoots over 50% from the field goal. Um, he's not a defensive player at all. He'll give you 1 block a game, but he's not gonna go after 3 blocks or 2 blocks or 2.5 blocks. He'll grab you about 8 rebounds a game. He'll score you 23 points. So LaMarcus Aldridge is a good pick for this, I feel like. As far as rebounders, Mark Gasol, Mark Gasol, Mr. Gasol. Let's see. Mark Gasol, Pal, and Mark Gasol. Well, Pal Gasol still grabs you 8 rebounds. Mark Gasol gets you 8 rebounds as well, but he scores a lot more, 7 more points than his brother, 17-10. Mark Gasol apparently has made 1.5 3-pointers last year, but I'm not gonna hold him to be my 3-point specialist. He shoots great from the free throw percentage, as all European players do, it seems like. His field goal percentage is kind of shitty for the amount of shots he attempts. He attempts about 14 shots a game and makes about 6 of them. Free throws, he gets to the line pretty well. 4.6. He gets to the line. He gets 4 attempts at the free throw line. That's why he shoots a pretty good percentage. I don't know if I want Marc Gasol as my first pick. But if anything, I would go somewhere like this: LaMarcus, Kevin Love, or Marc Gasol. My second time around, we could even dip a little bit more if we can. Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon grabs 7.9 rebounds. Doesn't shoot well from the free throw line and doesn't shoot a great field goal percentage. I don't know how I feel about him. I don't really know how I feel about Aaron Gordon. Al Horford. I don't know how I feel about him as well. Horford. Oh, Horford's not even on this list. Probably on the second. Yeah. So last year he played 43 games. Or no. He played 72 games. Sorry. He played 72 games. Shoots a pretty and okay field goal percentage. About 48%. I really want to solidify a rebounder. That's what I really want to do. Clint Capella, now that LaMarcus Aldridge already went. LaMarcus Aldridge is gone. So we're kind of shit out of luck on that. As far as scorers, the only other person here that can score is Kevin Love and Marc Gasol. Worst comes to worst, I'm hoping Clint Capella will still be there. We're still about 5 picks away, so anything can happen between those, and I can probably be stuck with more guards. So I'm gonna have to focus more on steals and 3-pointers and field goal percentage and free throw percentage. Typically, your guards and some of your forwards will have not too great of field goal percentages. And they'll shoot free throws around like 75%, 70 to 75% field goal free throw shooting. We're 3 picks away. I'm hoping Marc Gasol. I mean, we still have more. Mm, I really need a rebounder this time around. I really do, because there are no other point guards really out here. We're 2 picks away. Kevin Love's gone. CJ McCollum. I don't know. See, it's really hard as well because it's a lot of these players I was not watching at all. Oh, Otto Porter just went, just as I highlighted him. CJ McCollum, Marc Gasol. Um, this is difficult. This is very difficult. Do I go with Clint Capella? CJ McCollum or Marc Gasol? Hmm. This is very difficult. Should I solidify my 3-point shooting? Or should I get a rebounder? 3-point shooting or rebounder? Let's go with rebounding. And then next up we'll focus on 3 points. Well, I kind of want to focus more on rebounding. I'm hoping we can get Al Horford in there. Al Horford played 70 something games, right? Al Horford played 72 games. Yeah. So it's not bad. See, this is the hard part when you haven't been paying attention to basketball in like the last few years, the last couple years actually. You don't know what the ability of these players are. Um, how they play. It's kind of difficult that way. To kind of gauge that. Gary Harris. I don't even know who Gary Harris is, but he played 67 games. Let's click on him. Gary Harris. This is his 5th season. It's gonna be his 5th season, so he's a seasoned player. Plays for Denver. Gives you 2.3. Al Horford is gone. We don't have a rebounder. John Collins. I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna go for him. I don't know who he is. Blake Griffin is an option. Blake Griffin played 58 games last year. Wow, Mike Conley's still playing. Gordon Hayward had that horrific um that horrific um that horrific fall last year. Which is scary nonetheless. You don't want to reach too far like that. I feel like that's too far-reaching. Mm. Fuck. And I'm going with the expert picks here too. Joe Ingles, really? Lou Williams, solidify my 3 points and that. Don't have any rebounders except for Taj Gibson of the Timberwolves. And as Cantor of New York. Screw it. Let's grab DeAndre Jordan. The next few picks, I do feel comfortable with. Well, not quite really. I feel comfortable kind of with our scoring so far. I really want to start beefing up. At least a forward who can shoot threes and grab rebounds. Sorry. Eating that damn thing. What about Howard? Let's see Howard. Dwight Howard. Played 66. Oh. Doesn't even say here how many games he played last year. What the hell? Show me the damn teams. Or show me the damn dude. Oh, Dwight Howard's right here. Why didn't it register? He played 66 games. Oh, no. 81 games. Oh, 81 games. Yeah. I mean, we can grab him up. We'll be done with our rebounding. If he's still there. If he's still available. And then we can start really... Well... no, I'm kind of missing out on all the guards and stuff here. So I feel like I should really focus on the guards. So we'll hold off on Dwight Howard. Really focus down on the guards. So Lou Williams would be a good pick. I'm looking for 3-pointers and rebounders here. I mean, Joe Ingles is like staring me in the face there with 2.5 and 4.8 rebounds. Or 4.8 assists. I mean, 4.2 rebounds. See, I don't even know who Nikola Vucevic is. Zach LaVine. I mean, I know who Zach LaVine is. What year is Zach LaVine in? Is it his second year? Third year? Zach LaVine is in his... Wow. It's his 5th year. It's his 5th year. Gets me almost 2 threes a game. I'm going to put him up there. But I do want Lou Wills. Josh Richardson. Fuck. These guys... I don't know who these guys are. Goran Dragic is still playing. Wow. And he's in Miami. I thought he was being traded. And he has 2 leg injuries, which sucks. I mean, we can't reach down here if we don't know who these guys are and what they're capable of. Will Barton, he's been in the league for a bit. Lonzo Ball can get me assists and solidify that. Nikola Miro, Miro, Mirotic plays for New Orleans. Nikola Mirotic. He played 25 games last year. He hasn't played a full season in 2 years. Or almost a full season, 2 years. The last game he played the most was 70. After that was 30. Last year was 20 something. This year I hope I'm not even gonna entertain that. I'd rather go with Dwight Howard or Lonzo Ball over there. Over him. Robert Covington. See, I don't know who these players are, which is so bad. It shows how much I prepared for this as draft, but we are 5 picks away. Paul Millsap is still playing. Darren Collison. I remember when Darren Collison had that breakout year. Tim Hardaway Jr. Lonzo Ball wouldn't be a bad pick either, I feel like. This is a player that I really want. He is a player that I really, really want. Luka Doncic. Oh my gosh, D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell. He had that bad he was hurt last year. He was hurt last year, but I would pick him over these guys. I almost feel like he's right here. That's just me though. He was hurt last year, but he was having a hell of a year, I feel like. Okay, so let's get a little serious here and kind of really think of who we're gonna pick. Oh, Dirk Nowitzki's still playing. I want Dirk Nowitzki so bad because he's I love him. He's a great player. Is Caldwell Pope the dude that earned that like was coming up from the ranks from the D League and stuff, or the G League now they call it, I think. Yeah, DeMarcus isn't going to be playing until like next year, so he's a waste of a pick right now. I mean, you have to be very comfortable with the team that you have to be going after these guys right here, after guys that you can stash away. But there will be once we get into utilities and benches, there's gonna be a fight for these guys, sure. Gonna be a race against the clock. Enes Kanter. Is Porzingis still here? Kristaps Porzingis. He's a player that I want, that's for sure. Lou Wills is still on the board, boys. Let's grab up Lou Wills. Get Lou Wills. Louis. So I've got one guy here. He was gonna pick Lou Wills. But we are getting into kind of like the late stages here. $159. Kristaps Porzingis, really? Hmm. I mean, should I start digging deep? Probably not. I would want to solidify my next pick with for sure. Yeah, for sure a rebounder. But I have a feeling Dwight Howard might go. I do want to solidify a rebounder. Luka Doncic. Oh, he's on my radar. He is on my radar. I want him so bad. What's going on with Barnes? Harrison Barnes. He's a solid shooter. Free throw percentage, field goal percentage, solid. He'll give you points. We're gonna dig deep, boys, and we're gonna go with D Howe. Let's get D Howard. So we've got centers, we've got rebounding on lock. We do not have to worry about rebounding right now, so we need to focus all our attention on getting 3-pointers, on getting assists, on getting steals. That's what we need to focus on right now. And I feel like for the next pick, I'm not gonna get Lonzo Ball anymore, so he can go. We don't know what Luka Doncic can do, really, other than Luka Doncic. Statistics. Let's look it up because it's not even on fantasy. Eurobasket League. Last year in the Euro League, he averaged about 14 points a game. Shoots pretty good from the free throw percentage. 2-pointers. He shoots 60%. How many games is that? That's 61 games. 60%, really? That's pretty good. He attempts about 5 3-pointers a game. No, his field goal percentage is 45%. So free throws are good. Steals, I don't know how well he's gonna do as far as steals. EuroLeague in this other league. Oh, per 36 minutes, okay. But per game, that's what it is. He'll grab you a steal a game, gives you about 4.6 assists, grabs you about 5 rebounds a game. Free throws. I feel like to me he's a dark horse. He shoots 30% from the 3-point line and he attempts about 5. Um Who's up? And is Cantor still there? I really want. I really need. I mean, if Lonzo Ball is there, I'll grab Lonzo Ball because he can still get me 3-pointers. This is so bad. Like, how do you shoot? How are you a guard and you shoot 45%? I mean, obviously he's not getting to the line as much. He's getting to the line like once a game, 2 times a game. Um, but damn, dude, like get to the line more, boost up your numbers. Uh, because he can steal the ball, he can shoot you threes, he can grab your rebounds, he'll give you assists. He'll fuck your your field goal percentage up and your free throw percentage up. So those are 2 things he'll fuck up. Kyle Kuzma, the Kuz. Evan Fournier. Few other people here that are ranked better, but I feel like Kyle Kuzma will have a better year this year. JJ Redick, holy shit. JJ Redick. JJ Redick. Why is his name not even being spelled right? JJ Redick. No one uses periods anymore to separate out the initials. JJ is an initial, right? Just JJ. Is that his actual? 17 points last year. He played 70 games, about 30 minutes, 46% from the field goal, 90% free throw, threes. He shoots 40% from 3 points, and he attempts about 7 of them. Gives you 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and that's about it. Just points, free throw, 3-pointers, and field goal percentage. That's what he'll give you. He's not a bad pick. JJ Redick. He's a very consistent player. Very consistent player. He's so old now. Holy crap. But I would definitely Brandon Ingram is there too. There are a lot of great players on the Lakers. Very young. That's the great thing about that team is that yeah, they sucked last year. But they're young. They're fucking young. So they'll get their shit together. And you know, the Lakers will have a good team. I mean, they have a great team right now with LeBron, with the addition of LeBron James. That's a great team in and of itself. But no more rebounding. No more. Focus on assists. If not assists, 3-pointers and steals. Excuse me. Nicholas Batum. Holy crap, this guy still plays. Chris Dunn. Dirk Nowitzki's gonna miss a whole bunch of this season. He's gonna miss a whole bunch. Cause Dirk. How many games did Dirk play last year? Probably 40 games, if anything. Oh wow, he played 77 games last year. Huh. That's a big surprise to me. That's a huge surprise to me. Oh, I want Luka Doncic so bad. Is Darren Collison still the starting player for the Pacers? I can't even recall a point guard for them. Might still be him. Now, this is a player that I'm looking at as well. Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. Last year he played. How many games did he play? He played 57 freaking games. He's kind of on and off, on and off. So this year he should have an on year. But he did do. Last year was a breakout season for him. He increased his average by 3 more points. Um, his average points per game by 3 more points. So he wouldn't be a bad pick. I'm kind of rolling the dice though, because we're not focusing on assists right now, like we should be. Rajon Rondo, I'm assuming that his assists will go down. I'm assuming his assists will go down for sure. But between him and Lonzo Ball, there's no one else out there that will score. I mean, that will give you assists outside of Lonzo Ball. So if Lonzo Ball does not go, if Lonzo Ball goes, I don't know. I don't know. Do I just ditch my 3-point capability or my assist capability? I don't know. But I feel like Lonzo Ball is going to get chosen right now, and if he does, well, he's really the last person who'll average 7 assists. Other than Rajon Rondo from last year, and last year Rajon Rondo was in a different team. So the dilemma is we will not have any more point guards if Lonzo Ball goes, and he'll most likely go. So what do we do then? Do we load up on players who can kind of pass the ball with 5 assists a game? I mean, Chris Dunn, I don't even know who the hell Chris Dunn is. Average draft position. Oh, Lonzo Ball didn't go, so fuck it, let's roll the die. He'll give us seven more assists. I'm feeling it. Even with the addition of LeBron James, that should boost up his assist numbers, if anything, by at least 0.5. So he should be passing the ball about 7.5 average this year. Next one, I don't want to go with Kuzma just because of the low free throw percentage. I want to go with JJ Redick, and I want to go with D'Angelo Russell. But I also want Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic already went, dude. Luka is gone. Someone just took Luka. Fuck. Someone just took Luka Doncic. Well, we'll see now. Luka Doncic is gone, and I really wanted him. I was hoping that he would be flying under the radar a little bit longer. And we don't really know anything about Luka Doncic other than his EuroLeague stats. And the problem with highlights is that, they just show you all the good things. Now I've got a piece of my mustache in my mouth. I'll never love again. So this coming pick right now, I want to get 3 points locked in. I really want D'Angelo Russell too. So it's really it's a bit of a difficult pick here. I'm guessing I'm guessing D'Angelo Russell is going to be gone. It's his third year. His numbers just keep going up. If we don't get JJ Redick, that's fine. That's okay. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. But I want him and I want D'Angelo Russell. But if we lose JJ Redick, we still have a shot at Eric Gordon. But I might dig deep on this one for Kristaps Porzingis. I might dig deep for him. Because Kristaps, I feel like, is going to have a breakout season. An even bigger season, like a fucking superstar season. That's what I feel like. Just looking at how he's playing, it's very aggressive, and he's obviously getting better. JJ Redick, how many games did he play? It should be about 70. Yeah, 70 on the dot. I mean, Kyle Kuzma's there too. There aren't a lot of bad guards and forwards here. Not a lot of bad guards and forwards. D'Angelo Russell, I want him so bad, dude. Boom. Fire. JJ Redick. Oh, Jabari Parker. I don't think he's gonna have a breakout season, but he's one of those players where I'm like, fuck, dude, you deserve good things for you, my man. You deserve them. Kristaps has this injured thing on though. That he's on the court and moving around without too much discomfort is encouraging. Also, wouldn't guarantee he plays this season. When I'm healthy and when I am medically cleared. With all that said, it sounds like Porzingis will be brought along extremely slowly. Oh, okay. So Porzingis is he has a busted knee right now. I'm glad that I read that. Porzingis is probably he's bottom. He's just bottomed himself down. I'm so glad I picked that up before or I read that before anything big. I still want to build on my guards here, and I really want D'Angelo Russell. Luka Doncic is gone. Otherwise, I would have gone Luka Doncic. Around my 11th pick here. There are still some players out there. I mean, Carmelo, I think he'll be better with with Harden and Chris Paul and Eric Gordon. Oh, and speaking of Eric Gordon, you want a 3-point specialist? There's a 3-point specialist right there. Might be shooting like 40% or 30, like the high 30s in the for the 3 points. Eric Gordon. Yeah. Oh no, that's a regular field goal. Last year, yeah, 35. I mean, it's not super high, but he attempts 8 3-pointers a game. Um, Shoots a great free throw percentage. His field goal percentage with the amount of 3-pointers he attempts, of course, it's not a lot, but Eric Gordon's not a bad pick. I am very much hoping that D'Angelo Russell is still there by the time we get there. Dennis Smith Jr. He's coming in his 3rd year, I'm thinking. Might be wrong. Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. is, oh my gosh, it's his 2nd year. He can have a breakout year, maybe. Most sophomores, most players in their 2nd year kind of like go down. They kind of have a slump year, and with the addition of Luka Doncic, we don't know what will happen there. Oh, fucking Dennis Smith Jr. just fucking went. Ah. Well, that sucks. We're 4 picks away. If D'Angelo isn't there, the reason I'm picking up D'Angelo is that he can score 3-pointers. He can pass the ball. And I just feel like he's gonna have a rebound year from last year after being hurt. It's just it's just a feeling. Like looking at how he plays and all that is a huge thing. Well, look at Tyreek Evans. Tyreek Evans has always played like this. He was referred to as like a mini LeBron James because of how big his body is, and because he was built when he first came into the league. He was built like a tank. And he gives you 5 and 5. Or who was it? A mini LeBron James. It was, I think Andre Iguodala was referred to as a mini LeBron James. If D'Angelo goes, which I hope he doesn't, there's still plenty of 3-point shooters out there. Tavius Caldwell Pope, I don't know how much playing time he's gonna get, especially with the addition of the King. Alan Crabb, Tyreek Evans is there, Eric Gordon, don't know. Might dig deep and go with Carmelo Anthony. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not paying attention to my the other people's teams. This is the only thing right here that I'm focusing on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is the only thing that I'm focusing on. I mean, D'Angelo Russell. It's a big roll of the die. Or dice. Big roll of the dice here. I really want Eric Gordon, but breakout year is in the works for D'Angelo Russell. Oh, Trae Young is still on the board also. This young kid has a good run-in for a Rookie of the Year. He has a good run-in for a Rookie of the Year, for sure. If Eric Gordon's there, I'll grab Eric Gordon. And just as soon as I click him, he's gone. Terry Rozier. Are there any more point guards out there? There aren't any more point guards, really. So based on my team, I'm foregoing blocks already. I'm not going to win blocks. So, I mean, there aren't a lot of people out there who can block the ball. Kristaps Porzingis, holy shit. I mean, I want him, but there's no timetable for when he's gonna return. He is out on the court, but it's gonna be a slow release. So as much as I want Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis, I want Luka also. I don't think we'll be able to get him. Between Jabari Parker and Carmelo Anthony, I'm gonna go with Carmelo. I'm going to dig deep on this one and just grab Carmelo. I know Tyreek Evans is there, but I just want Carmelo. I just want Melo. Mellow out. We'll see. Maybe he'll fuck my team up. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Excuse me. Wow, Marvin Williams is still playing. Crazy. Remember when he was in the Hawks? Remember that. Josh Smith, him, Joe Johnson. Al Horford was on that team, right? Yeah. Al Horford started off in Atlanta. That team looked like a very good team. Looked like a very promising team. Trevor Ariza is still playing. I wanted Devin Booker earlier too, but fuck. He went really quick. So Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, Lou Williams, Kevin Durant, Dwight Howard, Marc Gasol, DeAndre Jordan, Lonzo Ball, JJ Redick, D'Angelo Russell. That's who we have so far. Not a lot of forwards there. And the thing is, when you're not looking at other teams, you start to think it's like, oh yeah, dude, I've got a rock star team. I've got rebounds in the bag. I've got points in the bag. No one's gonna beat me in that category. But that's not always the case. So we're gonna go with Carmelo here right away. So we got Melo. We filled that forward spot. I do feel like I still need to solidify my my rebounding. And since we're foregoing blocks, I feel like I need to focus on not rebounding, like assists, 3-pointers, steals. I need to lock those down. I'm not going to get Jabari Parker anymore. But I do need to focus on 3 points, steals, rebounds. I need to focus on those. Danilo Gallinari. I don't know. I almost feel like I'm gonna pocket Kristaps here. Marshawn Brooks. Who is this guy? Can't even spell his name right. Sean, that's his name. That's how I spelled it, Brooks. Well, he's heading into his 7th season. He played 7 games last year. I wish they had like the amount of games played. I wish that's what they had here as well as a category. Is that something that I can? Hmm. Tyreek the Freak. Patrick Beverly. Good free throw percentage, crappy field goal percentage, good 3-point makes. Get you a few steals a game, 1 or 2 steals a game. Getting real thin out here. Maybe focus on assists. Okay? Can go with Rajon Rondo. I'll make how many? Oh no, I'll just make my second. But he's not gonna. Well, I don't know. I don't know about this number. I feel like his assists will go down, and I feel like, well, I don't know. It also depends on the amount of minutes that he's playing. It's a hard take. It's a hard take. Even Jeremy Lin is still out there. Jeremy Lin with Trae Young, I don't know. Jeremy Lin with Trae Young. That's a big power struggle there. There's a huge power struggle. I almost want to go Rondo and then Porzingis. Porzingis just because I'm a huge fan of him. But we'll see. We're going off of last year's numbers as well with Rondo. And I feel like Rondo is going to come off the bench. No, no, I don't feel that. I don't know. What's the starting five for Lakers depth chart? Lonzo Ball, Contavious, LeBron, Brandon Ingram, JaVale. So Rondo is second string. Lance Stevenson is still out there. I think. Lance. Yeah. Lance is still out there. I mean, he's his numbers aren't great fantasy wise. Oh, Darren Collison is still the point guard. Well, Victor Oladipo is there too. Mo Bamba. If you want rebounds, Mo Bamba is a good last couple picks. I'll never love again. Like, dude, I just want to pick already. Let's go. See the Magic. Magic's depth chart. Nikola Vucevic. Then Mo Bamba's coming off the bench. Come on. Huh. I think I'm just gonna add music post this. I was debating whether to do this live or not, but I knew it was gonna be, it wasn't gonna be a bad session. I was gonna be here for at least an hour. I knew that. An hour, about hour 30 minutes, hour and a half. But I thought it'd be better not live and do it post, which is okay. I get to edit out all the times I curse. I don't know what's happening with all these guys. I think most of the teams have gone and left. Jabari Parker is still there. I want Jabari Parker to be so good this year. I want him to be so good this year. Kristaps Porzingis. Fuck. Kristaps is gone. Didn't make it down to my pick. And we are still... How many are we away? It's not telling me. Oh, we're one away. We're one pick away. Rajon Rondo. Let's get him. And now these are all the players that, like, you don't know what the hell is going to happen to them. You don't know what's going to happen with Mo Bamba. I don't think anyone's gonna grab up Jeremy Lin, to be honest with you. I don't think I want him either. Let's go with Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba! Welcome to the league. Rudy Gay has had a very good season. I mean, not a good season, a good career. He's had a very good career. Zach Randolph is still playing. He's still got some oomph left in him. Damn, Jeremy Lamb was like one of the biggest busts. So sad. So sad. So funny. I don't know if you guys were reading this here, but one of the guys drafted Thaddeus the Young, thinking he was Trey Young, because on the thing here it was T Young on the whatchamacallit, on the Yahoo player list. Gerald Green. Andre Ingram. Is he related to Brandon Ingram? Old man knees. Oh, I say old man knees, and he goes, he only needs one leg for that jumper though. Jordan Clarkson. There isn't a point guard in Cleveland. There is not a point guard in Cleveland. I really don't know who else I want. DeMarcus Cousins? I don't know. Is Cousins still there? No, DeMarcus went. He's gone. Wow. No wonder there wasn't like a big surge of him here. Yeah, I mean, this is garbage minutes now. I didn't do enough research to know who would be playing consistently still. Expert ranks. Let's see. Isaiah Thomas from Denver. Um, who the hell is Dennis Schroeder? Oh, I've seen him play. I've seen him play. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was Darrell Wright from the Miami Heat. I was saying he still plays. Holy crap! But that's not him. Pau Gasol, dude. He's still around. Pau is still around. I fucking don't know who to pick. I might go with Jordan Clarkson just because there's no other point guard out there in Cleveland. At least not off of my memory here, not off of my head, off, not off the top of my head. So he's gonna be my last pick. I went point guard heavy the last few picks, But we'll see. I'm hoping Jordan Clarkson kind of. I'm hoping he ups his numbers. You know what? We're gonna go with Linsanity. We'll go with Linsanity. I like that. I like that. We have our dark horse with Mo Bamba. Let's get some. Let's get some. Let's get some rookie love in there. But yeah, I'm out. Everyone, this was your 2018-2019 fantasy basketball draft. I love y'all a long time. My name is Blake, and I'll see ya when I see ya. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.